So hi everyone and welcome back to Elfin Homestead. So today what we're going to be doing is finishing off these IBC tanks, because I now have all the parts to get that completed. So that's going to be our first job today, and then once we've done that we'll see what else we're going to do. So let's go ahead and finish off these tanks. Okay, so let's have a quick reminder on what we've done so far. So far what we've done is we've joined up all the tanks there. And also, whilst off camera, I've fitted the filter system to the wall, and I've also fitted the spin down filter to the wall. So my next job now is for me to fit the pump to the floor down here somewhere, and then the pipe work to the pump from the spin down filter, and then from the pump to the filters, and then out of the filters we come to a UV filter, and then out the UV filter we go to the house. So first job is fit the pump. So let's go ahead and do that. So this is the pump that we're going to be using. It's basically a on-demand pump. So whenever you turn the water on, anything like that, it detects a slight drop in pressure, and this builds up the pressure to maintain the pressure. So we've got a constant pressure. So I'm now just going to go and fit this into the system. So my first job is find somewhere on the floor down here to fit it. We will be bolting it down to the floor. So like I said before, we go from the IBCs to the spin down filter into the pump, and then from pump to filters. So let's go ahead and make a start on that. So I apologise that you might be seeing a lot of my back today, because it's quite a tight area that we're going to be working in. So let's go ahead and see where we're going to put this filter, this pump, because I want to be able to get the angle of the pipes correct. Like I said before, I apologise for the view of my back, but like I said, it can't be helped at the moment. So we want to be coming out of there and into there. So if I put the fitting on the spin down filter first, we can see where we're coming from. And then once we've got it all together down here, the pipe work to the pump, I will show you. So first job is to fit these fittings, and I'm going to use some Loctite to put them in place, because we're having to use some brass to plastic. So we're using some pipe string or pipe cord, whatever you wish to call it. It's basically like PTFE tape, except for it's a string. So let's fit this one. Nice and tight, that's what I like, because we put that string on there. I've just got to go and get my spanner. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I'm back. So let me go ahead and fit this fitting. Okay, so the pump is now fixed in place. So my next job now is to get the pipe from the pump to the filters. So that's what I'm going to be doing next. There. Now I'm going to try not to use so many elbows on this, because I've not got that many left. I don't think I've ordered enough elbows. So I'm going to see if I can use the natural curve of the pipe work. If not, then I will probably have to put some elbows in. So let me just cut a piece of that pipe off. See if I can find where I've got the cutters. Right, down here on the floor. Oh, I've got to start working smarter. In other words, working tidier. So let me just cut a piece of this off here. Now I'm wondering if I could come out of there like so, out of there, like that, and then bend it round into it. So let's see, let's fix this one in here first. If you can't, then we can't. We just have to compromise somehow. Right, that's the pipe fitted from the pump to the filter. It's not the prettiest, but I'm not worried about it looking good as long as it works. So, because you're never going to see it anyway. By the time I've got all this built up, this lean-to put over it, it's something you're never going to see. As long as it works, that's good for me. So next is for it to come out of the 4-stage filter system now into the UV system. So I'm just going to set up where the UV filter is going to go, and then I'll get back to you. So that's it, that's all plumbed in now. So what it does, it comes out the IBCs into a segment spin down filter, into the pump, out of the pump into my 4-way filter system, then out of the 4-way filter system into a UV filter, and then into the house. So my next job now is to sort out the electrics. So I'm just going to sort that out, and then I'll catch up with you once I've done that. Okay, that's it. I've now got the electric running to the pump, as you can hear. Water is actually pumping into the house. I've got a couple of tiny little leaks I've got to sort out. One is just there on the top of the UV filter, which I've got to sort out. Now, a very disappointing thing is the pump, as you can see, I've had to put some tape over it. There's a tiny little pinhole crack in the housing of the pump, which is a manufacturer's fault. So I'm going to have to look into that. So let me just take you inside the house now, and show you what's happening inside the house. Now all this out here I will be tidying up later on, so let's go ahead inside the house and have a look. So it's a little bit dark in here, I apologise, it's the bathroom, which we do want to try and keep the bathroom running for as long as we can. Now I'm just going to try the cold water tap now. We have water. Brilliant. So now let's check the toilet. See if we got a flushing toilet. The toilet is working. So now I've just got to give that toilet a really good clean, because we'll probably be using that. And if you look inside there, the toilet is filling up. So I'm really happy with that. I'm now going to go and tell Marie that we have running water in the house. Excellent. So the next thing is the electric, because at the moment I've got the pump and everything running off a generator. So I'm just going to go and get Marie, and I'll catch you in a sec. Okay, so Marie's been out now and checked. She's really happy that we got running water now in the house. So she's gone and ordered a washing machine. Which is quite funny. I suppose it saves us going out to a laundrette. So, next job. let's go and have a look, see what we got to do next. But before I go and do the next job, I'm going to go and get myself a cup of tea and some lunch. So I'll catch you guys in a sec. Morning everyone. It's another day. So today I've got myself a little job to do in the bathroom today, because Marie has gone and bought herself a washing machine and a tumble dryer. So we've decided to set that up in the bathroom, because the bathroom is going to be the last room that we touch, because we want to keep it as a working room. So let me just turn you around and show you what I've got to do. So this is the bath here that we need to take out. Now there are bits of the side panel already broken off, which I personally have done, because we do have a slight blockage going on anyway with the wastewater going out. So taking the bath out will help me sort out the waste problem as well, and plus this is somewhere to put Marie's washing machine and a tumble dryer. So I'm now just going to go and get myself set up, and I'll see you in a sec. Right, let's get rid of all this wood out of the bath. Well, there's another good reason for getting rid of the bath. Under the bath here is absolutely full of rat droppings. So there's another good reason to get rid of the bath. Yuck. Get rid of this wood, and before I tackle them rat droppings I'll have to put a mask and gloves on, I think. Let me just carry on taking this wood off first. Okay, so I just went and got some gloves, and these really bad gloves is all I've got left. So it's better than nothing. I'm going to have to go and buy some more gloves at some point. Now, how have they fixed this bath? Interesting. It is solid. Whatever they've done, they've made a good job of putting it in. Hope they ain't bolting at the floor, because it's pretty ugly under there. Oh, it's full of woodworm, this wood. Absolutely riddled with woodworm. Gross. Absolutely gross under here. Yeah. Yes, they do have stop valves on. Good. Screwdriver. Ouch. Turn it on. Well, that one's off. That one's off. Good. Good. Both off. Smell that. There's a bit of water on the floor, but it might keep the dust down a bit from all that rat poop. Right, now all that's off, I'm just going to take this bath out. So that's all unplugged. I might actually have to take the taps off. No, I don't have to actually, I'll just leave them valves. Right, I'll just take this bath out and I'll be back. Right, back. Just get rid of some of this wood. And then I'm going to have to go and find a mask or something to clean up all this ratatouille. I've now got me a mask on to clean up all this nasty mess in here. Bit of water, right, just what you need. Blasted a lot of it. Let's go get the bag or something to put it all in. I think what I'm going to do as well is open this window. There's a screw or something around here, I'm sitting over it. There. Alright, let me just get rid of that screw there. Damn, that one's in there. take the glasses off a minute because I can't see what I'm doing with them glasses on when I've got a mask on. Let this dry out a bit in here. Right, now that's all swept up. It's a bit damp in here, so we'll leave the window open for it to dry out. What I want to do now is push down my drain rods down this waste pipe to see if I can find a block. Now I'm hoping this is going to work, so we'll see. Because there's definitely a block in there somewhere, so I'm not sure whether we're going to get down there. I really don't think we're going to get down it. It's definitely a block. Yeah, we'll have to break that off. We'll have to replace it all. No choice. Oh yeah, that's good. Lovely. Okay, so now that the bath and that's out, the floor's a bit wet. So what I'm going to do now is leave this for a few hours to dry out, and then I'll come back in and have a look at this drain to see where it's blocked. So I'm now going to go and move on to my next chore. And once I find out what we're going to be doing, I'll catch you then. So see you in a bit. So I've discovered what my next chore is today. is I have to pop out to the shops because we've run out of milk and other essentials. And also we're running low on drinking water, so I need to go and pick some drinking water up as well. So that will be it for this week. And thank you very much for all my new subscribers and to my channel members. And what I'll do now is I'll just put a clip in of the dogs having a little play around on the back of the land for you. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Find the pigeon.